Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Johnny Ringer. We're going to talk about surfing in 1969, Dana Point. Okay, I was going to Marco Porter Junior High School. It was brand new. We came up with the Roadrunner for the mascot. We voted in the red and gold colors, and still the same to this day, as I understand. It was a brand new school when we went. Mr. Walsh, who later on became principal of Dana Point High School for many years. He's a great teacher and a great mentor to many a kid growing up. He taught Spanish classes, and he also had the surf club duties. So he organized a little surf club, and we had people like Mike Weed. Now, Mike Weed, mind you, he was known as Squeaky, became the first international world champion skateboarder. He was awesome. So they had a poster of him in the 70s, and he was all the way up at the top of a big pipe, and it was Mike Weed, world champion. And then okay, so we had Mike Weed was in it, Miguel Munoz, Little Hobie Jr. Okay, we knew the Pattersons really good because we used to go watch them make surfboards down in Capitol Beach. We used to sneak into the Hobie factory. We were just in awe. And there was Bobby Patterson. He was the glasser. His brothers Raymond and Ronald were the sanders and the glossers. And so Raymond Patterson became a really good friend with the kids, me and Mike Weed, little Miguel Munoz, of course. And he would take us surfing down to San Diego, and it was just wide open back then. The Coast Highway went all the way down with no interruptions, no signal lights, and a big dirt shoulder on the right-hand side with the sand and then the waves. There were no parking lots, and it wasn't built up like it is nowadays. You'd find a really nice spot, you'd look and see, wow, the waves are good there. You just pull over in the dirt shoulder. You'd park there, and that would be it. And then Raymond would take us out surfing. He would show us how to surf Hawaiian style. First time I'd ever seen that. He said, no, kids, you don't have to paddle into the wave. You could be paddling out, and at the last seconds, flip your board around, point your nose down, jump up. And we'd see him, and we'd see these two little Hawaiian feet going over the falls. This would be like a seaside reef, okay? Nobody out, just us. You see these two little feet going over the falls, and he'd make it. Next thing, you'd see his shoulders and his head going down the line. Wow, he did it. That's called a Hawaiian takeoff, huh? Wow, that's pretty incredible, So we started messing around with tricks and stuff. My mom was getting all into it. It was really healthy for the kids to be into surfing. She would bring coffee and donuts down at the beach, and she'd bring us to contests. She signed us up for the Menehune contest. It was part of Wind and Sea Surf Club. Put this thing on for all the little kids down at La Jolla Shores. And the trophy ceremony was at SeaWorld, and it was just fantastic for us. I met Michael Ho and Kenny Morrow from Hawaii. They were all flew over for the Menehune contest, which Michael won. And later on, he told me he never did get the surfboard that was promised for first place prize. And so my mom would be on the beach there at La Jolla Shores. It would be kind of like a cold spring morning, overcast. My mom would have hot chocolate and donuts on the beach for all the kids. She'd bring a thermos. We went out. I think Joey got 5th place. Michael came in first. Kenny Morrow, he was a great little kid from Hawaii. He probably came in 2nd, maybe. And so Tor Svensson was the president, this guy from Sweden or wherever the hell he's from. Tor Svensson. And so he had a friend, Baichi Garcia, a big Hawaiian guy, and he used to take us to all the spots in San Diego. And Joey was just ripping back then, He was a little ripper. Later on, I'd have my fun in the sun, my day. But for then, it was Joey. He got 5th place. I don't think I even placed, but it was just quite an experience. Wind and Sea Surf Club, we'd have our meetings there. And there was a little shop, I forget the name of it now, in Dana Point. I guess it was the Wind and Sea Surf Shop, and we'd have our Wind and Sea Surf Club meetings in there. Kip Wing, me, Rick Wallace, Jerry Moore, all the local Dana Point locals would be in there, and it was great. My mom also brought us up to the U.S. Open in Huntington Beach. as little kids, and we got to go in and meet the Duke Kahanamoku in his little hut. He had like this little grass hut. You go in there and meet the Duke. He'd sign a picture and tell you a surf story, say hi to all the little kids. Would go in and meet him and greet him and shake hands with him. Big, giant Hawaiian, buffed out guy that won the World Olympic swimming gold. He won gold for Hawaii. And so, well, that's enough for now. I'm kind of getting older. I'm 69 now. Please hit like and hit the subscribe button. Give me a like, man. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to fix the leaky roof over my head at 69 years old. I'm on limited income. I'm retired now, but I do want to get these stories out. I was with Terry Sinnott just last year before he died. I probably got the last board that he made before he died signed to me, Terry Sinnott. And that was that. And I just saw him right before he died. And we were talking. We both had heart attacks. I had COVID. I was on a ventilator. A year and a half ago, I was on a ventilator for a week. It was a 1 in a million chance that I'd survive, and I did. So I think I owe it to you guys to tell all these old surf stories. You won't hear them from anybody else, and all the old names. And, high five and a shout out to all you guys when I mention your name. And also the grandson of Duke Kahanamoku I grew up with, David Kahanamoku. They lived down in Laguna. They lived, I forget the name of that place. Anyways, they lived on the beach down there in the private gated neighborhoods in South Laguna. Anyways, that's enough for today. I get tired. Okay, so please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.